what's up everyone? Welcome on back to the channel. You guys know where you are, I know where I am. Let's all sit down, relax a little bit, have a good time. Let's go ahead and listen to some more from the Beatles. We're going to move on in the White Album. What's the next track we got going on? I got to pull it up so I can tell you that's going to be the last track here on side 3 of the album. Long, long, and one more time everybody. Long. Let's go ahead and dive into the track. We will talk about it after and finish up this particular side. And let's go. Oh, okay. They lulled me into a false sense of security. That sounds beautiful. I like how the bass leads that drum roll in. Really? Okay. Long, Long, Long has so many different feelings in this 3-minute runtime. It's so gentle, especially coming off of the last track. This is kind of like a perfect coming off of that track, right? It's gentle, it's soothing. There's this kind of medicinal cure that, like in the way it's being sung, that's just kind of like, ooh, that just feels good. You know, it just relaxes you. But then you have those moments where, especially with Ringo popping up with the drums, that it becomes a little bit more raucous, right? Like the boom, 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 boom. But then it dwells it back down. It doesn't let go and explode into something that perhaps would be more expected, at least to me on a first listen would be more expected. It comes in heavy and then it drops right back off. And then what I thought was Mellotron, and I was trying to figure out, like, what is that sound? I couldn't quite pick it out, but it's actually going to be the Hammond organ by McCartney. He's performing that. So what a nice, soothing balm to rub over the burn of the last track. This is our aloe. This is our aloe plant that we're rubbing on our scorched earth from Helter Skelter. And I really enjoy that aspect of it. But it doesn't just rest on its atmospheric laurels. Like I said, it does have the tendency to explode. And then the ending, I'm not sure what was happening. We got some creaky tightening of strings or something. There's some booms in there. I'm not quite sure what's going on there. But what I really enjoyed was, besides, what I just mentioned, is when you're listening to McCartney's bass in this track, I like how specifically you can hear it kind of rolling out the red carpet for that drum from Ringo. You can kind of hear it leading into it. Like it builds this certain peaceful tension, but it's still a tension. And then all of a sudden, of course, the drums explode and it goes from there. Then you had a little kind of wonky piano in there from Chris Thomas as well. The lyrics. It's been a long, long, long time. How could I ever have lost you when I loved you? It took a long, long, long time. Now I'm so happy I have found you. How I love you. So many tears I was searching. So many tears I was wasting. And you can definitely hear the longing. I know it's the name of the song, but you can definitely hear the longing from Harrison in his voice and in his delivery, and this sort of relief, like, I've longed for you, I've wanted to be with you, I've wanted to love you for so long, but now you're here, and now my dreams have come true. And I think you can kind of accurately feel that and hear that in his delivery here. Now I can see you, be you, how can I ever misplace you, how I want you, oh, I love you, you know that I need you, oh, I love you. Says that on the surface, this track appears to be about a woman he loves, but it could also be about the Lord. Which Lord? The Lord. Most interpret this song about him reclaiming his lost faith and deepening his renewed relationship with God. Now I'd imagine that he felt that in his experiences, I should say, over in India there. It says that on this track, Harrison began writing this track during the Beatles' stay in India, of course, as with many of the tracks here. It was one of many songs that marked Harrison's return to the guitar as his principal musical instrument after he had dedicated himself to mastering the Indian sitar in 1966. So this was his return back to the guitar, basically. I like that. Sounds really good. Let me know what you guys thought of the track in the comments down below. Follow me over on Twitter. Support the channel on Patreon. Thank you all so much for being here. And have a wonderful night, guys. Or day. Whatever time it is. Bye, guys.